Welcome one last time, everyone, to our Hardball Central studios. I am Jeannie Zelasco here with Steve Fiziak as we get set to crown our champion tonight. This is Game 7 of the World Series, and it's coming up right here on 2K Sports. The Pittsburgh Pirates managed to force this pivotal Game 7 today in the World Series with that huge win in Game 6.
This series has been a great battle between these two clubs, and it's not surprising to see these guys run this series right to the limit.
Each of these clubs could be down to their final 27 outs of a very long journey. It's an emotional game with so much on the line as we draw to the final pitches and final at-bats of the year.
And nobody, I mean nobody, dreams about losing Game 7 of the World Series. Every one of these players, every one of these coaches, every broadcaster, and every fan has had the dream of playing in a Game 7 of the Fall Classic. These kids are living out that dream right here, and some of them are going to realize that elusive goal of winning the whole thing in this one game tonight.
Thanks, Steve. Now let's take you out for some baseball. John?
We are just moments away from the first pitch of the deciding Game 7 of the Fall Classic.
Welcome, everyone. John Miller here to bring you all the action, and with me is my partner and Baseball Hall of Famer, Joe Morgan. Now, Joe, we're just about ready to get started in this ball game, but tell me what you think about the Pirates in this matchup.
John, they've taken this thing as far as they can go, all the way to the deciding game of the World Series. You know that somewhere out there in the uniform is a hero waiting to be identified. As the old saying goes, there's no tomorrow. So they're going to have to come at them with everything they've got and hope that this sellout crowd can be a difference maker. This is going to be fun.
Rogers will be doing the pitching. Swinging, booms one high in the air, soaring into straightaway center field. And the throw to third. Safe at third as he beat the play.
This is the way you want to kick off an inning. He's got his head down and thinking 3 all the way, and he gets there.
Runner on third, still nobody out.
First pitch, here it comes.
Big swing on this one, and he sends a long, high drive deep to right field. Oh, and it comes off the wall. So he gets it done, knocking home the run.
John, you can never underestimate the importance of an early lead.
And on top of that, Joe, it doesn't hurt if you can make that starter throw a lot of pitches, high-stress pitches early.
Well, he'll need to settle down if he's going to stick around.
Here's the Pirates' defense. One man on, nobody out. He kicks, he throws.
That's at the knees for a called strike.
Pitch on the way.
Fastballs in can be effective, but I don't like down and in.
Matthews
Gives him the target down and away from the hitter.
now he's set. Here's the 1-1 pitch.
Good fastball here. That's like watching a mini rocket go by.
Here's the 1-2 pitch on the way.
Swung on and ripped towards second.
Number 8. There's 1 and 2. A double play.
There's nothing like watching a smooth defensive play, and nothing compares to a couple of outs on one at bat. I think it's great for the fans too, and it's the pitcher's best friend.
Taylor up to the plate now. Thus far during the postseason, his batting average has just been a tremendous .530.
Sinker just misses. Ball 1. The 1-0 pitch on the way. The sinker just off the corner, and he falls behind 2-0. Now the 2-0 pitch. Swung on and lined to right field.
Duffy
is there, and he puts it away for out number 3. The Cleveland Indians pick up a run on 2 hits and leave no one on base. Now we'll go to the bottom of inning number 1. The Indians on top, 1-0. Vaughn
will take the mound as the starter in this one. His postseason record this year, 2-1.
First pitch to him.
That one had good sinking action. Good location, too, on the inside.
He deals.
A sinker misses. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Missed with the fastball outside that time. 2-1. Taylor gives him that target up in the zone. Going for the high hard one maybe. A ball hit high and deep to left center field. Still going. 0 at the warning track as he makes the catch.
Here's the Pirates batting order. Will be hitting third. They say the best hitter is supposed to hit third, and that's where he is. Base is empty. 1 out.
Fastball just misses. 1 ball, no strikes. Now the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a bouncer up the middle. And that goes through a base hit. And he pulls into first with that base hit with 1 out. Now let's take a look at the men who are umpiring today's game.
John, we have a quality team of umpires today. This game should run smoothly.
1 on, 1 out. And a throw over to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in time. Now a throw over, and he dives back safely.
Runner at first, 1 down. He delivers.
And he is out on a good throw.
And he was caught stealing there. Here's the replay, Joe.
They came in with the fastball this time. You ask the catcher, and they'll tell you that's the best pitch to throw him. And he zips one down there to nail his man.
Here it comes.
Got the curve by him that time, and he's in control. 0-2. This one swung on and hit on a line. Makes its way through for a base hit.
They're happy that they were able to at least get a man on here. Now let's see if they can capitalize on it.
Paul Konerko
Digs in. He has not stolen any bases in this postseason. Runner on first, 2 outs.
Changeup just misses. 1-0. Now he sets. Here's the one. Here's a swing and a drive. Deep center. 0 is right there, and he will put it away to retire the side. The Pirates pick up no runs on 2 hits, and they strand just the 1. We'll go to the top of the second.
Cleveland is out on top.
1-0. Swung on and grounded towards the hole. Number 27. And it's in time. From his knees, he gets him. Wow.
One out, nobody on.
First pitch, here it comes. That swung on and lined towards the gap in left center. Posednik is over, and he makes the catch for the out. Johnny Peralta
Steps in now. Here in October in the postseason, he's hit 4 home runs. Base is empty, 2 down. He delivers.
There's a drive out in the left center field and deep. Still going. Posednik puts it away, and the side is retired. And they don't make any noise this half inning. Now we'll move on to the bottom of the second. Cleveland's out in front, 1-0.
The 5, 6, 7 hitters coming up next. Number 8 will be leading it off, and they're going to have to deal with him somehow. The pitch.
He lays off the curveball. Good pitch, but it's 1-1. Taylor
Gives him the target to the outside, just barely in the strike zone.
missed with the fastball outside that time. 2-1.
Taylor wants this ball down and away, and the pitcher's got to hit his spot if he leaves it out over the plate.
Lined hard down the left field line. And that's a fair ball heading towards the corner.
And he pulls into first with a single with nobody out.
Matthews
Will get his first plate appearance of the game right here. Nobody out and a runner at first.
They're down by 1, but the fans are still cheering. This ballpark is pumped. The sinker will not sink if it's thrown up and away. You got to get the sinker down in order for it to be effective.
ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Swing and a high drive. Carrying deep to right center field. Well, they were down. Now they are up. The 2-run homer has turned this game around.
Well, he challenged him with the four-seam fastball. That's just an overpowering fastball, but he didn't overpower the hitter. And what he did was hit it out of the ballpark.
Yeah, this is when it gets good, though, Joe. This is big league hard ball. The power pitcher throwing his best fastball, and the power hitter getting right on it.
John, what did you used to say? Anything that travels that far should have a gas tank and a pilot on board. Well, that's a textbook spot for that sinker. Right down and in.
Here's the pitch.
Outside, 1-1. One ball, one strike to pitch.
That pitch was up and in. It got the inside corner, but I don't think the batter saw it that way.
The 1-2 pitch.
Here's a swing and a liner into left center. The dive, and he's got it. What a play.
Chu with a fabulous play. A sensational play in the outfield.
Well, it looks like this ball's running away from him too, John, but he says not so fast, and he makes a nice super diving catch.
Chris Duffy gets a turn here. He's got a .420, actually above .420 batting average in the postseason with runners in scoring position. He's been great.
If you stay down, you're not going to get hurt. Just keep the fastball low.
He throws. Big swing on this one, and he sends a long high drive. This one is way back. Gone. A home run.
John, I like this guy's swing. You know, he drove this over the right field wall and had just enough to get there.
I didn't think it was going, but the way the right fielder went back on it, I thought he had a play on it, but it just wouldn't come down.
Well, the hitters are so strong today, they don't have to get all of it.
And time is called, so we'll see if they want to make a move right here or maybe just want to buy a little extra time with the bullpen.
And I'm not sure if they're going to switch pitchers here. We'll just have to wait and see what they decide.
Rogers ready to step in now. One out, nobody on.
First pitch on the way. Swing and a liner to right. Number 13 has him played perfectly as he puts this one away.
Cabrera is being called on now to pitch. His ERA has really gone up so far in this postseason. He's been a big disappointment in that regard.
Well, sometimes you just don't have it out there, and this starter just flat did not have it today. Let's see if the pen can slow them down.
2 outs, nobody on. The pitch.
Slider just misses. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's the 1-0 delivery. And he lays one down here. Taylor. His throw. Not in time. That'll be an infield single.
Well, as a batter, your job is to get on, period. And that's what he does here. He drops this one down the line, legs it out. That's smart baseball.
Pulowski will be the batter. Singled his last trip to the plate.
Good time to try to steal right here, John. If you want to win ball games in this league and keep pressure on teams, you've got to utilize that running game.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
He delivers. He is safe at second base.
Number 33 with another bit of thievery. That steal puts him at the top of the league in stolen bases.
Well, he's built up quite a rap sheet this year, John. I'm sure these pitchers are starting to wonder what they have to do to keep this guy from running on them.
They're going to appeal that one to the first base umpire.
They strike for 3 runs here thanks to 2 home runs in the inning. We'll go to the top of inning number 3.
Pittsburgh in charge of this one.
3-1.
There's a swing of the ground ball.
Pulowski. And the throw's in time at first. And oh man, what a play.
The shortstop makes a nice play here, and they get the force out at first.
Base is empty. 1 out.
First pitch, here it comes. Starts him out with a fastball for a strike. Matthews.
Given the target where it will go down and in if he can hit that spot.
Curveball in the dirt for a ball. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now here's the ball grounded towards the hole. Number 8. And he throws to first in time for out number 2. 0. We'll get another chance here. He tripled his last time.
Base is empty. 2 down here. Pitch on the way.
Sinker drops in there for a called strike. Matthews
looks for his pitcher to get this ball on the inside, right in around the hands or under the hands. Where the hitter just is going to feel like he's all tied up. That one got away from him, and it hit him.
This isn't the time or the place to hit the batter, John. Not that there is really an appropriate time to hit someone.
Oh, come on. You've wanted guys hit, haven't you? Come on now. Now this one is going to get those guys amped up, though. They're trailing. Now they got men on base. Who knows?
You never know. Don't fire up the losing team.
Number 24
Steps in. His batting average during the postseason is above 350.
Any good hitter will tell you the toughest pitch to handle is one that's breaking down and away.
He's at the belt. The 1-0 pitch. And he's in there at second. A throw back to second, but he's back in time. Matthews
moves inside, and he wants him to crowd the hitter on this next pitch.
Here's the swing and a liner to left. Posednik is there, and he makes the catch to retire the side. The Cleveland Indians can't get anybody home here this afternoon. Now we'll go to the bottom of the 3rd.
The Pirates have the lead.
3-1.
Now a swing, and he clobbers this one. That one is into deep right center field. It's off the wall. He throws it over to second. He's in there safely at second base.
Great job of getting the double, John. This is the way you want to start the inning. Folks, here it is. Another look at the dust cloud out at the top of the diamond.
No, that's not a dust cloud. That's just a nice, hard slide into second base to get that double.
Good choice there. I think he had to hit the dirt.
They throw behind the runner at second.
John, he's just got to make some solid pitches here. Don't worry about the guy on second base because he's not a threat to steal. One of the toughest pitches to hit is that fastball up and in. You get a lot of soft fly balls on that pitch.
Taylor keeps his target down, but also away this time. He throws.
Well, most hitters aren't going to chase that pitch down and away because they can't hit it anyway.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Here it is. There's a bullet towards third. Number 24.
He throws to first.
The throw's there, and he is out.
Number 8 steps up to the plate with runners in scoring position here in the postseason. He is hitting above 400. That is some clutch hitting.
Well, this is where the advantage can swing for the home team. You've got the support of the crowd, and it kind of pumps you up a little bit.
A throw back to second.
Man on second, one out.
Here's a spin and a throw behind the runner.
He kicks, he throws. Hit in the dirt. And it's through there into left field.
Johnny really got a hold of that one and just scoots it by the infielders for a base hit.
Matthews is the batter. Well, this man has just been remarkable. He's been a great hitter all the way through the postseason, but especially in the clutch when he seems to turn it up a few notches. He's hitting .600 with runners in scoring position.
Now a throw over, and he has to dive, but he's back in time.
No reason to attempt a stolen base in this situation, John. I think you just play it straight up right here.
Just missed with the fastball. Ball one.
Taylor wants him to get this ball high and tight to the hitter.
Now he sets. Here's the 1-0 pitch. In there at the letters, that evens up the count at 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch.
And he's in there at second base. The 1-2 pitch coming. Here's the ball hit high in the air, deep into left field, way back there. Climbed up the wall, and he makes the catch. He robbed him of a home run that time. Somebody call a cop. Not in time. He scores. Chu goes over the wall that time. He brought this one back into the ballpark. Let's have a look, Joe.
He's got this thing measured from the second it leaves the bat. Good awareness to know exactly where he is in relationship to the wall. Then he leaps up and spears it. That's a big play. Man, the ballpark is rocking. The fans are really happy with this 3-run.
Hit of the ground over to shortstop. Peralta.
He'll throw on to first, and the side is retired. The Pittsburgh Pirates score once on 2 hits with 1 man left out. We're through 3 here at the ballpark. The Pirates on top, 4-1.
The 3, 4, 5 spots in the order coming up next.
Number 13
will be coming up first. He's always dangerous.
Well, he tried to throw it down and away, but he got away from it.
Now the 1-0 pitch. Swings and hits this one deep down the left field line. To the wall, and that one is caught. He made the catch. He took one away from him. Oh, baby.
Posednik pulled this one down, and Joe, I didn't think this thing was coming back.
I don't think so either, John. This ball is going to clear the wall, no question about it. But he never loses sight of it, and he's able to put himself in position to go up and bring it back. That was a great play.
Here's the pitch.
This is swung on and lifted to deep right field.
Tell it goodbye. Well, they wish that homer would have come with some men on base. They still need a couple more runs here to tie it up, but they're headed in the right direction, now trailing by 2.
Well, sometimes pitchers try to lay one in there and try to get ahead in the count.
Yeah, and sometimes guys try to exploit that, and that's what happened here, I think.
You're right. It's one thing to get ahead in the count, but it's another thing to leave one right there in the middle of the plate.
Martinez will dig in. He's a switch hitter, batting from the right side here. Base is empty with 1 out. Swung on and lined to right field. That one gets through and for a base hit.
I'll tell you what, John, that pitch was way off the plate outside, and you don't catch up with many of those. Great back control to reach out and put some good wood on that one.
Chu will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far.
Not a fast runner over at first, John, and when you don't have a threat on the base pass, that allows the pitchers to focus more on the hitter.
He delivers. Now swinging the ball hit well into right field. This one is really clobbered and out of here. A home run. 2 runs on 1 swing of the bat.
And it looks like they're going to talk it over on the mound. I'm not sure if they're going to switch pitchers here. We'll just have to wait and see what they decide.
Johnny Peralta gets a shot here. He's picked up 1 steal so far in the postseason. 1 out, none on. Here it comes. A big swing on this one. Deep to right field. Gone! A home run!
That's a tough pitch to hit, John, but he got his arms extended and put a nice swing on that pitch high and away. Well, they're having a field day with this pitcher. 2 at-bats, 2 homers. Not a good feeling for him.
Yeah, and, you know, as much as a guy gets upset he gives up a home run, you can never allow yourself to be frustrated out there when you're the man on the mound. You've always got to be able just to put that behind you and focus on the next guy, and I really don't believe he's been able to do that here.
Well, John, as a hitter, you're taught to beat on a guy when he's down, so these hitters are not going to ease up.
Davis will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch to him. This is swung on and hit in the air.
Gone! A home run! A solo homer, and suddenly they have doubled their lead. They lead by 2.
And we talked about it a minute ago, John, but pitchers can't live in the past or they'll get burned.
Yeah, this is not good, and I just don't think I think he's lost focus. He's lost his composure out there.
And it wouldn't surprise me, John, if we've seen the last of this guy.
Carmona now steps to the plate, and this is his first trip to the plate in the game. Nobody on base with 1 out.
Nice try. That pitch down and away, but the hitter was smart enough to lay off.
Matthews wants this ball on the outside part of the plate, or maybe even off.
Lined fair. Down the line and right.
It's off the wall on a hop. And he pulls into first with that base hit with 1 out.
0. We'll try again. Hit by pitches last time.
With 1 out, there's a runner at first. He throws.
Nice try. That pitch down and away, but the hitter was smart enough to lay off.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
He does a good job here painting that outside corner and is definitely in the strike zone, but maybe just a little too low for the hitter to swing at.
Matthews
wants him to get this ball low and on the inside.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Slider just off the corner, and it's 2-1. He's at the belt. Now the 2. That one swung on and hit in the air to deep right center field. Number 33 is there, and he gloves it for the out.
He has to range into the gap to get this one, but he's able to track it down without much of a problem.
Runner at first with 2 down. That one is lofted in the air. Over the wall, gone, a 2-run homer. And with the 2-run big fly, they have doubled their lead up to 4.
And timeout is called, and this may just be to give that bullpen a few more pitches to get loose.
It's time when everybody in the bullpen gets up, shakes off the dust. It doesn't seem like they're going to pull him right away.
Number 13 will stand in. He's 0 for 2 thus far.
2 outs, nobody on.
First pitch, here it comes. He swings, and it's a fly ball to right field.
Duffy
Is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. The Indians have struck back to take the lead with a huge inning here. Now we move on to the bottom of the 4th. The Indians on top, 8-4.
They'll have the 8-9-1 spots coming up. Number 33 will try and get something started. He's up 3rd in the next inning.
Duffy lets one go by for a ball. Now the count is even. The 1-1 pitch on the way.
Swing and a high drive. Deep to right center field. Out of here. A home run. A solo shot. Well, they're still down by 3, but that home run gets something going here, and they're hoping to keep it going.
Well, they try to throw him a changeup and get him out front, but he stays back and hammers it.
I mean, that looks to me like he somehow knew that changeup was coming. The pitcher tipped it off, or he guessed. I don't know what it was.
Well, he looked like he knew what was coming anyway.
The pitch.
Fastball just misses. 1 ball, no strikes.
Well, the crowd is behind him. They want to see him get on base.
Swung on and grounded towards the hole. Number 24 over to first for out number 1.
This is a nice play, starting with the third baseman. He fires it over to first base and quickly retires the runner.
One out, nobody on.
And they're down by 3, but this crowd will not go away.
And here's a fly ball to straightaway left. Chu is right there as he puts it away.
John, they get him out on his front foot a little, and that causes him to swing under the ball. And he lost it right to the left fielder.
Base is empty, 2 down.
That one almost got the outside corner, but it's still down and away.
Taylor
Wants the ball low, maybe even down around the ankles this time. There's a swing, and this ball is hit high and deep into straightaway center. And it hits up off the wall. He's thinking 3 here. He stops at third, a triple with 2 down. They've got a man just 90 feet away.
The Cleveland Indians
With the right-hander getting ready in the bullpen.
There's a lefty on deck now, so I don't think he'll be getting the call for a little while yet.
2 outs, runner on third. Here's the pitch.
This is swung on, and a liner.
And he's got it. What a play.
The Pirates narrow the deficit a bit as they pick up a run on the homer.
5th inning upcoming here at PNC Park.
The Indians lead it 8-5.
The big hitters, power hitters, the middle of the batting order coming up.
Taylor
is due up next, and you always have to be careful with him.
Nice try. That pitch down and away, but the hitter was smart enough to lay off.
The 1-0 pitch is a sinker in there. 1-1. Matthews
Wants him to get this pitch up and in. Make this hitter uncomfortable, but he's got to
swing and a fly ball down the left field line. Posednik is there, and he puts it away.
This one's hit down the line, but he's able to roam over and put it away.
Martinez will step in now. Base hit his last time up.
Base is empty with 1 out.
First pitch on the way. Here's a swing and a fly ball.
Gone! A home run! That puts another run to their lead. The big fly putting them up by 4 in this one.
Chu will be the batter. A home run back in the 4th.
One out, nobody on.
First pitch to him. Line shot into center field.
That looks like a base hit.
This pitch is really bearing down on him, but he steps into this one and gets the sweet spot of the bat on him.
Peralta will be the batter. A home run back in the 4th.
1 out, man on first.
A throw back to the bag.
And he's out. He made the dive, but could not get back to the bag in time. Good spot for a pickoff for the pitcher this time. Well done.
Well, you've got a righty on the mound. You figure you might be able to get another.
There's a swing and a high bouncer towards the hole. Matthews, and he throws on to first, and the side is retired. The Indians pick up a run on the homer and add to their lead. On we go to the last half of inning number 5. The Tribe leads it 9-5.
The big hitters in the lineup right there in the middle coming up next. Number 8, a feared hitter. He's due up second in the next inning.
The 1-0 pitch on the way.
Well, he tried to throw it down and away, but he got away from it.
Taylor
knows where he wants this one.
The 2-0 pitch on the way. And here's a beautiful changeup for a called strike. 2-1. Taylor
Sets his target here for the high inside pitch.
now the 2-1 pitch. There's a swing and a drive deep to left field.
Chu
Gets there, but oh, he can't squeeze it.
He stops at second with a double. He is in scoring position with nobody out. Nobody out, the runner at second.
This is real fan support. Down by a bundle, and the fans are right there with these guys.
Overruled, says the umpire. No swing, he said in that one.
He's at the belt. The 1-0 pitch. The 1-0 pitch is a fastball in there. 1-1. Taylor
Looking for a low one here.
now the grounded softly to short. Peralta up with it. And his throw gets him. 1 away. Matthews
At the plate. Well, this man has just been remarkable. He's been a great hitter all the way through the postseason, but especially in the clutch when he seems to turn it up a few notches. He's hitting.
Here's a swing and a high fly ball hit pretty deep. This should be more than enough to get that run in from third.
He's throwing to the plate. He scores ahead of the play there.
Posednik will stand in. He's 0 for 2 thus far.
2 outs, nobody on. On the way. A check swing, and now they're going to appeal that call to the third base umpire. A swing, that's the ruling. He rules it a swing, and there was no hesitation in that call either.
Ooh, and he lays off the fastball. Good pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a rocket toward short. This one rolls through to the wall. So with 2 down now, they've got a man in scoring position.
And I guess it's time for a little heart-to-heart talk here, John. It doesn't seem like they're going to pull him right away, probably just considering making the change later on.
Duffy will be the batter. A home run back in the 4th.
John, with all the speed they've got at second base right now, I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to steal third base.
A dive, but he's back in easily.
Runner in scoring position at second base with 2 down.
First pitch, here it comes. They've surveyed this situation, and here's the conclusion. Don't pitch to this guy. Give him 4 wide ones.
Well, that's saying something, John, because they're adding a base runner, and that's less of a risk than pitching to him.
You've got the pitcher due up next, Joe, so they're going to walk him intentionally.
And you see this strategy used a lot in the National League, John. The pitcher tends to be an easy out. And if the offense is determined to get a hit here, they'll have to use a pinch hitter, meaning they'll be forced to remove the pitcher from the game. And maybe that's what they want.
He deals. Now here's the ball grounded towards the hole. Pulowski. And his throw is in time for the first out of the inning.
That was a nice throw by the shortstop. He wings it over to first to get the hitter out.
Base is empty. 1 out. First pitch on the way. On the outside corner for a called strike. And he delivers. There's a swing and a liner towards the gap in left center field. 2 outs. 0 will step in. 1 for 2 in the ballgame. 2 outs, nobody on. High and away for a ball. 1-0. Now the 1-0 pitch. There's a swing and a liner towards first. Into the corner, and he likely will have extra bases. And the throw to second. Safe at second. They couldn't make the play. And he ends up at second. That's a stand-up double. Runner on second. 2 down. Now a spin and a throw back to second. Trying to keep him close, and he's back in time. He spins and throws back to second, and he's back easily, but he made a dive just to make sure.
2 down and a runner on second. The pitch.
Just missed with the fastball. Ball 1. Now he sets. Here's the 1. There's a swing and a drive. Deep right field. Duffy has got it, and the side is retired. The Indians pick up a hit, but leave a man at second and fail to score. Now we'll go to the last of the 6. The Indians on top, 9-6. The numbers, and this one's grounded to second. Davis. Throw on to first, in time, 1 away. Number 33 will dig in now.
Switch hitter who bats left-handed. Nobody on base with 1 out.
Fastball just misses. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's the 1-0 delivery. Fastball just misses, and he falls behind 2-0. Taylor
Wants it to go low and to the inside with this next pitch. So this is a big one.
Fastball bounces to the plate this time. Here's the 3-0 pitch. Lined up the middle, and it's through. That's a base hit. And he pulls into first with that base hit with one out. Pulowski will be the batter. He tripled his last time. One on, one out. And a throw over to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in time. Now a throw over. They almost got him that time. With one out, there's a runner at first. First pitch to him.
Can't hit what you can't see.
He kicks, he throws. Oh, and the bat shatters as he hits a liner. Peralta from his knees. He got him. Now that is a Gold Glove play. If you like baseball, and if you don't, what are you doing watching this? Then you have to love this situation.
I like it, John, and you know some guys thrive in these types of situations.
Number 27 steps up to the plate now with a chance to drive in a run. Let's see if he can get his team back into this game, Joe.
John, they need this one. Down by 3, they absolutely need to get something going right here. A hit here would likely drive in the runner from second and then bring the tying run to the plate. Man, that's a tough pitch to hit, and he took it.
Taylor looks for him to make that pitch right there in the outside corner at the knees. Perfect pitch. Big swing and a drive. Deep left center field. Way back there. Gone. A 2-run homer. Well, this game has been no fun for them, but hey, you hit a 2-run homer, you'll take it. That's a nice souvenir of a bad day. Westbrook gets the call to come in and take over the hill. So far, he has not been the same pitcher in this postseason that they saw all year long.
I'm sure they hope they wouldn't have to burn so many guys in the bullpen this early. But let's see if this guy can hold down the fort and get them to the late innings. They're down by 1, but the fans are still cheering. This ballpark is pumped.
Cutter just misses. Ball 1. Now the 1-0 pitch. Gets the call at the knees, and that evens up the count at 1-1. One ball, one strike. Here's the pitch.
Nice try. He started at the middle of the plate, but it broke too far off the outside corner.
Taylor moves over to the inside with his target this time. He wants to get the ball in. Swung on. That ball is hit pretty well out there in the deep left center field. Out of here. A home run. And this ball game is tied up. We're all even on that big home run. Number 8 will bat here. He's 2 for 3 thus far. 2 outs, nobody on. He kicks, he throws.
When you make a swing like that, you don't want to go back to the bench.
Taylor gives him the target right on the outside corner, about knee high. One ball, one strike, the pitch. Cutter misses, and it's 2-1. Now Westbrook is ready. 2-1 the count. Hit in the air toward foul territory, down the left field line. The 2-2 coming. Swung on and lined over the first baseman's head. It's fouled away. The 2-2 pitch. Cutter just about froze him there, but it's a full count now. 3-2 pitch on the way. There's a swing, and the ball hit high and deep right center. This one is way back there, and it's up against the wall on a bounce. He throws to second. Safe at second.
The more pitches you can make a guy throw to you, the more likely you're going to find the ball to hit. He battled him all the way that time, and he finally wears him down. Excellent, A.B.
And time is called for a meeting here, and this may just be to buy a little time for the bullpen to get ready.
It's time when everybody in the bullpen gets up, shakes off the dust. You'll never know how long you're going to stay with this pitcher now.
Fans are buzzing. There's an electricity pulsing through the ballpark right now.
And, John, you can feel it in the dugouts as well.
Matthews has a man on second with 2 down, a runner in scoring position. Can he come through here in the clutch?
John, a good clutch hitter, doesn't let the pressure of the moment get to him. He's relaxed, he's confident, he's poised. Let's see if he's...
Ground ball, headed for the middle. And Peralta over to get it. Throws to first, and the side is retired. They strike for 3 runs here, thanks to 2 home runs in the inning. On to the 7th inning we go, and this game is tough. There's a swing and a liner into left center. That one gets through and for a base hit.
John, the move to get a righty from the pen to face him backfires. He comes through here with a good swing.
The Cleveland Indians have brought their big bats here today, Joe. They are hitting the long ball.
John, the ballpark hasn't been able to hold him, and the pitchers haven't been able to keep him in the ballpark. When you see a lot of home runs like this, I'm sure they'd love to have this kind of power on a daily basis. It doesn't happen every day.
I dig it off. And a throw over to first. A little bit close that time, but he's back in there. Runner at first. Over to first. A dive, but he's back in easily. First pitch, here it comes. There's a swing and a line drive, and that goes through a base hit.
They run a fastball in on his hands. They tried to jam him, but he fights it off and goes the other way for a base hit.
Victor Martinez comes in. He's hitting better than .530 with runners in scoring position when the hits really mean the most in this postseason. But he's back in time. Runners on first and second, nobody out. Now the pitch from Solomon Torres, grounded up the middle. Pulowski, that's 1, and there's 2. And can he get 3? No, not quite.
But I'm sure they'll settle for 2, John. Anytime you have a chance for a triple play, that means you're doing something right. Either that or the base running material.
Runner on third, 2 down. First pitch on the way. He checked his swing, but now they're asking for an appeal. And he went around with it. It's a strike. The third base umpire said he went around on that. A shot up the middle. That should be a base hit.
A little 2-out base knock here. That will keep the inning alive and give them a chance to build on this slim lead.
Chu runs up the scoreboard tally with that swing of the bat and is our choice for Progressive Power Performer of the game.
He just had a great read on that pitch, John, and he knew exactly where to deposit that ball as he drives in the runner. He's just cashed in on this opportunity in a big way.
He's running toward second. And he's in there at second.
But Johnny had such a good jump from first, they had no chance to get him.
Well, that's what you did, 689 times in your career, Joe?
I didn't have that big a lead.
They throw behind the runner at second, trying to keep him close, and he's back in time. Here's a spin and a throw behind the runner, and he dives back safely. It's an 0-1 count. Solomon Torres. He lays off the fastball. Good pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike. Matthews sets his target very low in the zone, down maybe by mid-shin. Now he's set. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a liner to left. Posednik is right there, and he will put it away to retire the side. The Cleveland Indians pick up 1 on 3 hits, and they strand a man on base.
Time of the 7th-inning stretch here in Pittsburgh.
The Indians lead it 10-9.
It's the last third of the batting order coming up.
Scott Posednik
Will be the first man up. He throws.
First pitch is a splitter, too low. Ball 1. The 1-0 pitch on the way.
When you miss with the slider, you can't miss upstairs because that's an automatic fly ball, and sometimes they don't stay in the ballpark.
The 2-0 pitch on the way. Swing and a shot down the left field line. And that is going to run hop off the wall.
And he's in there at second with nobody out.
Got to keep close tabs on the runner at second, John. He's definitely a threat to take third base.
Runner at second with nobody out.
Just missed with the fastball. Ball 1. Now a spin and a throw back to second. A dive, but he's back in easily. He's at the belt. The 1-0 pitch. And he looks at a fastball in there. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Taylor sets up the target as if he wants this pitch low and on the inside.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Swinging the ball hit pretty well, but into foul territory and deep right.
The 1-2 pitch.
Swing and a liner to right.
Makes its way through for a base hit.
John, has 2 straight hits here to start the inning. And that's exactly the way you want to start it here when you're trailing late in the ballgame.
Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Now a throw over. And he's back easily, but he made a dive just to make sure.
Here we go, John. A lot of speed at first base. Let's see how they deal with him to keep him from stealing the base.
In there at the lettering on his shirt for a strike. They throw over to first. Oh, and he has to dive back, but he's just barely in there. Quick throw to first. A little bit close that time, but he's back in there. Taylor
Wants this ball up and in. 1 strike to count. Joe Borowski fires.
and he is safe at second.
The throw is too late here, John. He's able to steal second base with a good slide.
Yeah, I thought the slide maybe was the key to the whole thing, Joe.
I noticed on the replay, John, he didn't have too much of a lead at first either.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Here it is.
And the slider down and away is one of the toughest pitches to hit, but you got to keep it in the zone.
He's at the belt. Now the two. A smash between short and third.
And one man down.
And the runners will have to stay put at second and third.
There is a lot of pressure in this situation, Joe.
Borowski
Collects his thoughts as he tries to figure a way out of this inning alive.
Well, he's a competitor, John. I'll tell you that. No one wants to come through for his team more than he does. I'd take him in this situation any day.
First pitch to him. Fastball in there, and it's 0-1.
He delivers.
Good hard slider, swung on and missed. 0-2. This one's grounded foul outside of first. Swung on, and the liner down the right field line into foul ground. Taylor
Looks for something to the outside away from the hitter.
Good slider that time, but it's ruled a ball. 1-2. Joe Borowski ready. He throws. Slider tough to lay off, and it's 2-2. Taylor
Sets his target for the high outside pitch, trying to put him away here.
He's at the belt.
There's a swing at a high drive to straightaway left field. All the way back to the wall. Back to the wall, and that is caught. He made the catch. He took one away from him. Oh, man. And safe at home, in there with plenty of room to spare. Chu went all the way up and brought this one back into the yard. Here's a look.
Well, this is a great individual effort. Ball is carrying farther than I thought it would. He's got to contend with the wall, but he stretches himself out, and that ball hits his glove right in the pocket.
This is a huge moment here, Joe.
Sure is.
Pulowski has a man on second with 2 down, a runner in scoring position. Can he come through here in the clutch?
John, a good clutch hitter, doesn't let the pressure of the moment get to him. He's relaxed, he's confident, he's poised. Let's see if he's got the makings of a good clutch hitter.
First pitch, here it comes.
Well, they're not going to chase pitches up. In a way, he's going to have to get the ball down before they start swinging.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
A fly ball. Over the wall. 2 runs in on the home run. So a tie ball game, and then boom, the big fly, a streak of lightning across the sky, and they got a 2-run advantage.
Betancourt
Is going to become the new pitcher in the game. In this postseason, he has been a major disappointment versus what he was able to produce in the regular season. Base is empty, 2 down.
Well, this is where the advantage can swing for the home team. You've got the support of the crowd, and it kind of pumps you up a little bit. Man, that's what you call popping the mitt. Right on the outside corner, down and away.
0-1 the count, and here's the next offering from Rafael.
0-2, he's way ahead. The hitter has to protect the outside part of the plate here. I think that's where he's going.
The pitch.
And he misses high off the outside corner. 1-2. Here's Betancourt with a 1-ball, 2-strike count. Here's a swing at a ground ball, foul, wide of third. Lined into foul territory, deep down the line and left. Look out, a line drive that shatters the bat. Peralta is there, and he puts it away for out number 3. The Pittsburgh Pirates come from behind to take the lead with a 3-run inning. We'll move ahead to the 8th. The Pirates lead it 12-10.
It's the number 8, 9, and 1 hitters coming up.
Davis
Will be the first man up.
Matthews
Gives him the look for the pitch up.
That one swung on and hit in the air to deep left field. Posednik is back to the warning track, but he makes the catch.
The outfield was shifted left, and that's precisely where he hit it. They had him read all the way.
1 out, none on.
Swinging a ball hit pretty well, heading into foul territory down the left field line.
Here's the pitch.
Here's a swing, and the ball popped into the air, and he sawed his bat in two that time.
2 down.
Zero will be the batter. He doubled his last time.
2 outs, nobody on.
First pitch on the way. Starts him off with one in there for a strike.
Pitch on the way.
Now that he's ahead 0-2, he's got a few pitches he can play with. They'll try to get him to chase something out of the zone.
Hit to the ground, up the middle, and it's through. That's a base hit. And with 2 down, they've got a man aboard here.
Number 24 will be the batter. A home run back in the 4th.
Well, John, they've got a lot of speed over at first base right now. Might not be a bad idea to try to swipe a base and get that runner in scoring position.
Screwball in the dirt for a ball. Now he sets. Here's the one.
Swing and a high drive. That's in the deep right center field. And out of here. A home run. 2 runs on one swing of the bat.
Gonzalez
Is going to be brought in to pitch.
He is 1-0 in the postseason. Number 13, with a single his last time, will be the batter.
Base is empty. 2 down here.
First pitch to him.
Ground ball to short.
Pulowski dives. Oh, and he throws wildly. From his knees. Got him. What a play. The Indians come up with 2 runs here to pull even. Here come the Pirates in the last half of the 8th. And we're all tied. Here's a swing and a fly ball.
Out of here. A home run. A solo shot. The solo home run. One swing of the bat. Breaks the tie ball game. That is a big home run in the clutch to give his team the lead.
The Pittsburgh Pirates
With seemingly nothing but fly balls here today, Joe. What's going on?
Well, John, I think they've been overextending themselves a bit trying to drive the ball out of the ballpark. And they should really just try to put the ball in play and see what happens.
Number 8 go back now. A double his last time up.
Base is empty. Nobody out.
And these fans are happy now with this 1-run lead. They're letting their players hear it. Well, most hitters aren't going to chase that pitch down and away because they can't hit it anyway.
Taylor
Wants this next one to be up and away from the hitter.
fastball just misses, and he falls behind 2-0. The 2-0 pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a line drive.
It rolls all the way to the wall.
The throw to second.
And he is safe at second base.
And that's an even 20 hits for them in this one. They've really swung the bats well today.
And time is called, so we'll see if they want to make a move right here or maybe just want to buy a little extra time with the bullpen.
I'm not sure if they're going to switch pitches here. We'll just have to wait and see what they decide.
There's a runner at second. No outs yet.
A throw back to second, trying to keep him close, and he's back in time.
Here's the pitch. There's a high drive hit deep into left field. This ball is way back. Gone! A 2-run homer. Now they got a little breathing room. A 1-run game becomes a 3-run game on that 2-run homer.
Hernandez
will be brought into the game now to pitch. 1 win, 1 loss for him so far in the postseason.
Posednik will be the batter. He doubled in his last plate appearance.
The bases are empty, nobody out.
First pitch on the way.
Well, he tried to throw it down and away, but it got away from him.
Taylor
Gives him a target well away from the hitter. On the outside, maybe a little bit off the plate.
fastball just misses, and he falls behind 2-0. Now the 2-0 pitch. Comes back with one on the outside corner. 2-1. The 2-1 offering. This is swung on and a liner, and that gets through for a base hit.
He stops at first with the single.
Duffy will be the batter. A home run back in the 4th.
Runner at first, nobody out.
Now a throw over, and they caught him leaning, and he's picked off.
Here's another look at that pickoff play. Nicely done, Joe.
Well, that's the risk you run when you take too big a lead, even against a righty. Just a good snap throw over there, and they caught him. That one almost got the outside corner, but it's still down and away.
Taylor
Places his target on the outside edge of the plate. Now a swing and a drive deep into left field. This ball is going back. Chu
boots it.
It's off the wall. And he's into second with a double with 1 out. 1 man out, 1 man on. A runner at second.
They throw behind the runner at second, but he's back in time.
1 out, a runner on second.
Here's a spin and a throw behind the runner, and he has to dive, but he's back in time.
And he delivers. Smash toward the hole. And that one threads the needle. A seeing-eye base hit.
And he's got good speed over there. I wouldn't be surprised to see him off and running.
Number 33 steps into the box. In the postseason, he's hitting above .510. That's just otherworldly in these clutch at-bats.
First pitch, here it comes. Fastball just misses. 1 ball, no strikes. He's at the belt. The 1-0.
There's a swing. And a ball hit high and deep down the line and right. Gone! A 3-run big fly.
He chased it off the plate and made solid contact. That's a good piece of hitting. And it's going to be conference time on the mound, John. It's time when everybody in the bullpen gets up, shakes off the dust. And you'll never know how long he's going to stay with this pitcher now.
Pulowski will step in. He homered back in the 7th inning of this ball game.
Base is empty. 1 out.
And he sends this one in the air towards center. 0 is in his tracks as he puts this one away.
He had a pitch to hit, but he's just a bit out in front, and he sends an easy fly to center for the out.
2 outs, nobody on. He throws. Shot toward the hole. It drops right between them, and he's got himself a hit. And with 2 down, they've got a man aboard here.
Panerco will come to the plate. A home run back in the 6th for him.
2 outs, a man on first.
Here's a throw over to first. They try to keep it close, but he's back in there safely. That's taken for a strike. Quick throw to first. Good idea, but he's back in there safely.
The pitch. He is safe at second base.
And he struck him out. And the side is finally retired. First pitch to him. Here's a swing, and he pops it up. Gonzalez is there, and he makes the catch. Martinez will get another shot here. He hit a home run back in the 5th.
Nobody on base with one out.
First pitch on the way. Swings and lines this one towards the hole.
And that one falls right between them. He's got himself a knock.
John, he continues to swing the bat well in this one. 3 hits in the ball game now, and this one comes here with 1 out.
Runner at first, 1 down. He deals.
This is swung on and hit in the air.
Climbed up the wall, and he makes the catch. He robbed him of a home run that time. Somebody call a cop.
Posednik
Goes over the wall that time. He brought this one back into the ballpark. Let's have a look, Joe.
He's got this thing measured from the second it leaves the bat. Good awareness to know exactly where he is in relationship to the wall. Then he leaps up and spears it. That's a big play.
just missed with the fastball. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a liner to left. Posednik is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
And it's over. The Pittsburgh Pirates are the world champions of baseball. The Buccos win the World Series. The fans who have lived and died with this team now, letting it all come loose. Their celebration is palpable, and just as it is exciting for them, it is so disappointing for the fans of the other ball club.
And John, when you lose the World Series, it just kind of stuns you at first. And it's hard to believe that you didn't get the job done. And then all of a sudden you realize, you know, I have to look for next year.
Yeah, and it sounds like a cliche, but just to get to the World Series meant you had a great season. They have nothing to hang their heads about right now.
And that's a fact. John, the culmination of an incredible year. Now the celebration with the fireworks. This symbolizes the conclusion of the baseball season.
Yeah, and the new World Series champions, Joe, probably are just blissfully unaware of the explosions going off overhead and all the beautiful fireworks, because all they've got right now is this unbridled joy. They have won it all. And there's the moment now. The World Series trophy is handed off. It belongs to them. And look on the just pure joy on those faces. You can see the years of blood, sweat, and tears. And it is all paid off. This is what they were working for.
Matthews
is now being presented with the MVP award of this World Series.
And John, he's the guy that led them. He's the guy that they depended on. His contributions meant a lot more than just stats on the card. He really contributed in those intangible ways that help you to win championships.
It's been a remarkable year of Major League Baseball, and it has been our distinct pleasure to be able to bring it all to you right here on 2K Sports.
It certainly has, John, and I want to thank the fans, all of our crew here, and everyone who loves baseball for making this such a great baseball season.
Thank you for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed the broadcast. We hope you enjoyed the season. Pitchers and catchers will soon be reporting, and we'll get it all started again. Until then, so long.
And John, it's really been a pleasure to be here, and want to wish everyone a great upcoming holiday season, and we'll be looking forward to being here with you next year